Good morning and good morning to the viewers. And what Fadiel Adams is expected to do is to essentially lay out a timeline, and this is what lawmakers will also be probing him on. That is on the 29th of October 2024. That is when Adams laid or opened 3 criminal charges against Dumisani Khumalo, the head of crime intelligence. But on the 31st of October 2024, he then traveled to Gauteng, where he opened several other cases against the head of crime intelligence. And not a day later, that is on the 1st now of November 2024, he then wrote to the Minister of Police, that would have been Senzo Mchunu at the time, saying that complaining that his matter and the criminal complaints that he has opened against Dumisani Khumalo were not receiving the necessary attention that he wanted them to. And then he laid a Section 27 complaint or referral to the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption, that is IDAC. And what a Section 27 referral does in terms of the National Prosecuting Act is that it allows a person who has reasonable suspicions that a law has been, or an offence has been committed or is about to be committed, to lay a complaint to refer that particular matter to IDAC. And that is what Fadiel Adams triggered when he then referred the matter to the independent, or rather to IDAC. And that is what the basis of his testimony will be today. We expect that he will be speaking about that, but you'll also remember that when Qodashe appeared before the inquisitorial body on the 7th of October last year, he said that there was a move to decampaign, or rather a campaign to smear the image of Dumisani Khumalo because of the reforms that he was undertaking at crime intelligence. Let's just take a listen to what he says are rogue elements within IDAC.
IDAC is divided into 2. The very same institution that these members established in this house is divided into 2. The section that I will refer to as a rogue section of IDAC is the one that effected an arrest on Khumalo. IDAC has got good men and women that are working there, under the very same leader, Advocate Johnson, who are responsible for cases that are serious, that emanate from the state capture, amongst others. If IDAC is honest, if Advocate Johnson is honest, he's going to come here before this committee and take an oath and confirm what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is not a lie. I'll prove it. I want to invite these members to get a profile of the arresting officer of General Khumalo and the team, Mr. Qodashe. Get his profile. You're going to know that Qodashe is an ex-crime intelligence member.
Now, Iman, the reason why this is also important is because it is alleged, or it was submitted before this inquisitorial body, that the head of IDAC was reaching out to law enforcement officials in Gauteng when they were conducting that particular search and seizure operation on Kat Matlala's property on the 6th of December 2024. And so that is how that all fits in the picture. As to how Adams retrieved this particular information that is sensitive is also something that we expect lawmakers will be probing him on. But of course, he is not the only witness to appear before the inquisitorial body today. We will also hear from Advocate Michael Mashuga, who is a former prosecutor that was dealing with matters related to Paul O'Sullivan. So the question there that lawmakers are looking at is how Paul O'Sullivan managed to evade arrest in some important matters, and also how he has not been brought to book allegedly for the offences that he may have committed. So all that and more when the inquisitorial body starts with proceedings at 10 a.m. Iman.
Thank you so much, Zoleka, and where possible, we'll carry those proceedings live.